Hello, and welcome back. It's day 16 in our month of metrics here on the Data Driven Living YouTube channel. We're going to go back into personal finance metrics again with today's topic of the fixed expenses percentage, or FEP. So without further ado, let's dive in. So it's been my attempt to not have super abstract metrics and some that are actually useful and insightful, and so I think today's is going to be a pretty useful one. So let's get into how to calculate and my own math behind my FEP metric. So fixed expenses percentage is really pretty simple. You aggregate the cost of all your fixed expenses and then divide it by your take-home income, and that's your FEP, or fixed expenses percentage. So I went through and reviewed my own financial transaction history through my accounts, organized them into different groups, and then ended up totaling them together to figure out first what my fixed expenses were. And so in just a couple of seconds on the screen, about 3, 2, 1, boom, it's going to pop up here. It's going to be a table of my fixed expenses by category, right? So there's going to be a data column with, it's going to say rent, utilities, subscriptions, and so on. It's going to have the amount. And so if all that's totaled up, it ends up becoming about $1,850. And so that's awesome, that's great, but then you also have to worry about your take-home income as well, because that's the denominator in the equation, right? So after I figured out all my fixed expenses on a monthly basis, because they don't really change all that much when I've been in the same apartment, same lifestyle for a while, but my take-home income does vary a little bit because I don't work same hours every week. I'm what's considered a part-time 30 plus, which just means that I work in between 30 and 40 hours a week, and it's variable because in the summer I have my hobbies, and then now I like to spend a little bit of time on YouTube and other business ventures. So I wanted to chart out what that would look like, so I went through the last 6 months of my financial history and summarized what both of my bi-weekly income statements were, and on the screen now in about 3, 2, 1, boom, up on the screen you're going to see a line plot where on the y-axis is going to be the dollar amount of my take-home income, and then on the x-axis is going to be the months of the year, 2 in 2024 and then 4 in 2023. And so you're going to kind of see it's generally all around 4,000, but it does dip up and down, and that's just to show that it can vary a little bit. And so with that, I averaged my take-home income from the last 6 months and got a value of $4,150. And so if my fixed expenses total is $1,850, and my take-home income on average on a month is $4,150, and the math for that comes out to be about 45%. And so given that this is rent, utilities, and other just general living fees that contribute to my general quality of life, I think that the fact that I'm able to get that at just under half of my take-home income, and this is the take-home income after I've already budgeted money that is automatically taken out towards some of my long-term investments, I don't think that's half bad. The other half or other 2,000 or so can go towards food, hobbies, and so it's a healthy amount of money. And so yeah, that's where I'm going to stop today, but tomorrow we're going to go look at the other side of my spending history. And so there are fixed expenses, which are generally really essential expenditures, and then tomorrow we're going to look at my variable expenses, which is the part of the equation I'm terrified of looking at, because I know that is what's probably dictating a lot of my negative monthly cash flows that I shared earlier on in this journey. But that will come tomorrow. All that info will come tomorrow. But today, FEP, fixed expenses percentage, and good so far. So yeah, tune in tomorrow and we're going to see what my variable spending looks like. Enjoy the rest of your day.